Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the prediction for December 2016 for the sign of Pisces. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'll be delighted to work with you. You can also subscribe my newsletter, which is www.tinyletter.com/dunyazade. Every month, I'll pick a winner for a free written tarot reading done by me. And the choice of the winner is made among those who are subscribed to my newsletter. So Pisces, let's go to your reading. First, I'll do a very general astrological analysis for December 2016, and then we'll go to the tarot prediction. So, the full moon happens on the 14th of December at 22 degrees of Gemini, and the new moon happens on the 29th of December at almost 8 degrees of Capricorn. And what does this mean for you, Pisces? So in your case, this full moons can mean culminations or endings. It depends from chart to chart and from person to person. In your case, it happens in your 4th house, so there's like an ending or culmination connected with your home environment, even with your house, your domestic life, the place where you live. So some of you might be, I don't know, maybe buying a house for the first time, and maybe around the 14th of December the credit came through. Maybe it's not I'm sorry, it's not as much as you wanted, but at least you got the credit. Some of you, maybe not all, but this is a very good good lunation. I see this is very positive. It only has one negative aspect. Others, it could be that maybe you were home improvement, so you are like redoing your kitchen, your room, or whatever, and around this time, the 14th of December, all of the work is done, and you feel like you have a new almost like a new place. For others, you might be changing, you might be renting a new house, a new apartment, you might be living somewhere else. Others, it could be that you are a friend. I would say a friend because the ruler of this full moon is Mercury, and this Mercury is located in your 11th house, which is the house of friends. So maybe you are moving in with a friend, maybe to share expenses, even for study reasons. Maybe you need to move because you're gonna go to, I don't know, college or whatever in another place, and you need to be closer to that place where you're going to study. So you move in with a friend, or a friend of yours moves in with you, and the goal would be to share expenses, for instance. Or there's a culmination or an ending in the life of a close family member. It could be a sibling, or it could be a child of yours. A child of yours maybe finishes up education, for instance, or gets this great, fantastic job in this big financial institution, and your kid got this job after after a process of interviews, and selection, something like that. Or maybe someone in your family just has had a child. So there's many different ways of reading this lunation. And then the new moon, Pisces, which happens in your 11th house, at almost 8 degrees of Capricorn. It could be that you're setting up new plans, new goals for the future, you have new long-term plans, but you have to revise these plans. These plans will need revision somewhere down the line. Why? Because Mercury is retrograde during this lunation, and this Mercury is very close to this new moon. This new moon is at almost 8 degrees of Capricorn, and Mercury retrograde is at 7 degrees. Yeah, 7 degrees of Capricorn retrograde. So whatever plans you're setting up, you'll have to revise them down the line. Maybe you're having new friends, maybe new friends are entering your life. Maybe an old friend who left your life for whatever reason. Maybe you had a falling out with him or her, but not necessarily. It could be that they moved, to another place, and maybe now they're moving back, and now you are in contact again with a friend, or you have new friends. What else? Or you could be getting a message from a friend, an email, a phone call, something like that. or could be like mixed a message from a friend of yours, or from a group of friends that doesn't seem to. There's always problems. So maybe your friend is trying to call you. There's problems with the phone. Your friend tries to send an email and doesn't arrive. Something like that. What else? It could be. This could be gains from your work, your profession, your career. So maybe you got Pisces, you got a promotion, a big promotion, therefore gonna earn more, or you got a big bonus, or you got a big reward. So it could be that as well. Now moving on to the next part of your reading, which is the tarot reading. I'm going to analyze 7 areas of your life for December 2016, and it's going to be beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month. And I'm going to use the Barbieri Tarot, which is awesome. And I'm going to ask you to pick, I'm going to show you 7 symbols. I'm going to ask you to pick one, because that will give a more personalized message just for you. So, ring, flowers, dog, stars, book, ship, and moon. So pick one, just one. I'm going to show you again. Okay? Ring, dog, flowers, book, stars, ship, and moon. So I'm going to shuffle, I'm going to shuffle, I'm going to shuffle, and I'm going to place each one of these symbols below each area of your life that is going to be analyzed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's start. The first area of your life that's going to be analyzed is the area connected with work. If you pick the symbol flowers, this message is meant specially for you. In the beginning of the month, you have the 8 of Cups, so maybe there's like leaving. Some of you might be leaving an old job situation, work, a placement, a place of employment, work. Something is left behind. Maybe in a rather painful, emotional way. Not that it involves some sorrow leaving this work or this job. In the middle of the month, you have the 9 of Wands. It's like you decide to fight for something in terms of your work, of your job, of your career. You decide to not go without causing a fuss. You decide to defend yourself and your rights. At the end of the, At the end of the month, you have justice cards. So there might be courts. For some of you, court might be involved. Either you decide to go to court, or your boss or former boss decides to take you to court, or karmic justice is done. Doesn't matter if it's negative or positive. Karmic justice connected with your job, with your career, with your profession is done. I don't know. It could be in all sorts of ways. It depends from case to case. Moving on to the next part of your life, which is connected with family. If you pick the symbol book, this message is meant for you. For those who picked book. In the beginning of the month, you have the King of Cups, which is you, Pisces, showing up. This might represent, because this is a general reading, could be a man or a woman, though it appeared as a king. It's someone after in his or her late 30s or after the age of 40. Someone from a water sign like you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Someone who's very emotionally mature. Someone who's very emotionally present, who loves his family or her family. Someone who's always around, someone who gives good advice. So it might be you who's playing this role within your family, or someone in your family is like this, and you're spending time with this person. Could be a father or mother, a motherly figure or a fatherly figure. If you're having problems with your work, you're talking to this person. This person is giving you emotional support. So just one moment, please. Hey Pisces again, sorry about that. So let's move on. I was talking about family. So in the middle of the month, you have the Judgment card. So there's maybe a big transformation for a member of your family, for someone within your family, a big rebirth. Could be even that in some cases there's an actual trial connected with a member of your family. If it's not that your family is witnessing these things happening to you in the middle of the month, and then at the end of the month you have the Seven of Swords. Now this could be that you are dealing with someone in your family who lies and cheats and steals and manipulates others. It could be that, yes, or it could be you're dealing with someone in your family who's hiding something. This person doesn't manipulate, is not a cheater, is not someone who's bad in that way, but he or she is hiding something that they don't want to tell for whatever reason. It could be something like losing the job, getting a new job and moving away, having problems within the relationship, having problems with the kid, or it could be that your family is seeing you in this way, in this light. Doesn't matter if they are correct in their assumption or not, but they might be seeing, for some of you, your family might be seeing you as someone who manipulates others, someone who lies and cheats and steals. I'm not saying you're doing that, okay? I'm saying that maybe for some of you, this is how your family sees you, or it could be that your family knows that you're a very good person, but they have a sense that you're hiding something. There's something in your life that you're hiding, that you're not telling them about. Moving on to the next part of your life, Pisces, which is connected with luck and yearnings or desires. If you picked the symbol dog, this message is meant just for you. In the beginning of the month, you have the Lover's card. So maybe a long-held wish was connected with finding your soulmate, finding someone, finding a true romantic partner. And maybe for some of you in the beginning of the month, you find someone. It could be that. Or it could be someone new, or could be that a person with whom you always wanted to have a relationship with, finally that comes true. Or it could be that your good luck for others depends upon you making a choice. The Lover's card is also connected with making a choice. So you have to make a choice, and this is how good luck will manifest into your life. In the middle of the month, you have the Four of Wands, which usually it's a card denoting yes, success, sometimes even celebrations, sometimes even marriage. So maybe you've met someone, or you are with someone in the beginning of the month, and in the middle of the month you already know that you're going to spend the rest of your life, or you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. So this is like another wish that is fulfilled, that comes true, marrying this person or being with this person forever. Or it could be something else. If it has nothing to do with love, a long-held wish comes to light, comes to fruition, and you are celebrating that. Celebrating the fact that you are successful, that you have this wish, which is fulfilled. And in the end of the month, you have a major arcana card. You have the Chariot. In my head, the word victory popped up, because victory is connected with this card. So again, the major wish in your life is being fulfilled, a major yearning, and there's true success and true victory in your life. Like good luck comes your way, and it comes fast. Now this could be connected with your love life, yes, but in any other part of your life, personal or professional, in your personal area or in professional area. And then moving on to the next area, which is going to be analyzed, which is connected with friendship. If you have picked the Moon, this message is meant just for you, Pisces. In the beginning of the month, you have the Three of Wands. So maybe you're talking with someone, a friend of yours, and this person is waiting for success to come her way, but she already knows, he or she, it showed up as a woman, but this friend of yours already know that he or she has accomplished something, and they're just waiting for that. Their ships are coming, even though you cannot see. Their ships are coming, and they are filled with gold. Or a friend of yours is planning something. They're planning something. They're going to go like in a brand new adventure, and then planning something out. If it's not that, it's your friend or your friends who are seeing you in this light. You're about to be extremely successful, and you're planning something out. In the middle of the month, you have the Hermit card. So it could be that a friend of yours is fully committed into a spiritual path. It doesn't mean that he or she joins a convent or something like that, but they're fully committed into a spiritual path. And you are talking with this person, or a friend of yours, or your friends, your circle of friends sees that you Pisces, are the one who is fully committed into a spiritual path, whatever that spiritual path is, and whatever might bring you. If it's not that, it could be that you're feeling a bit alone in the middle of the month, and you're not talking to friends, just feeling a bit alone. At the end of the month, you have the High Priestess card. So it could be again the same type of thing of committed to a spiritual path. Maybe you're talking to a friend, and this friend could be a woman or a man. It showed up as a woman, so let's say it's a woman. And this person, the way that she is committed into a spiritual path, will be using the study of occult. Maybe he or she is studying the occult, or studying, has a very deep interest in astrology, in tarot, in the runes, in metaphysics, and you're talking to him or her. Or a friend of yours is seeing that you are the one who's behaving like this. You are the one who's studying the occult. You are the one who's really committed into the study of astrology or whatever, something else. And you're talking to this friend. Another way of reading this card is that a secret which was hidden comes to the light, and this secret is connected with a friend of yours. So a secret belonging to a friend of yours comes to light. Moving on to the next part of your life, which is the part connected with love and sex. If you have picked the symbol ship, this message is meant for you. In the beginning of the month, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Coins. You're planning something out. You're planning something. I'm thinking that you and your boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse, your partner, you're both planning something out. Maybe something to do with money, but you're planning something out. In the middle of the month, there's the Ace of Wands. So something is new, is started with great, fantastic enthusiasm and passion, and not just something connected with you. I'm thinking that the couple, for those who are married, the couple starts something new with extreme enthusiasm, with lots and lots of passion. This could even be on a physical level, but not necessarily. It could be any other thing. If you're single, you're planning to, I'm going to find my soulmate. I'm going to find a girlfriend or boyfriend. You're planning this. Okay? And you're talking to friends, and you're talking to others, and you're asking for opinions. And then in the middle of the month, you might find someone, and you might even, you might have this love at first sight, more like passion at first sight. You might feel very passionate towards someone. At the end of the month, you have the Hangman card. So if you're single and you started something in the middle of the month, maybe at the end of the month, I'm not saying that you've ended it. It could be that, or the other person could have ended it, yes, but it could be something more like a pause. Let's take a break. It's not forever. It's just at the end of the month. Maybe this person needs to spend time with their family, and they can't be with you 24 hours a day, It could be that, something like that. Or trying to see this relationship that's been just beginning in a new light, trying to have a different perspective. If you have a partner for a very long time, so it's the same. It's taking a break for whatever reason. Maybe at the end of the month you cannot be together because maybe you have to travel for work, or your partner has to travel for work, or for whatever reason. Or it could be a sacrifice done. Either both of you as a couple make a sacrifice to benefit your relationship, or you have to make a sacrifice to benefit your partner has to make a sacrifice to benefit you. Okay, so moving on to the sixth area of your life, which is connected with plans and goals. If you have picked the ring, this message is just for you. In the beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So your plans and goals are connected with work, with financial security, with economic security, with career, with profession. You want to achieve something, you want to be promoted, you want to be a very good leader. It's to establish a very strong roots, either in your professional life, in your career, or in your personal life. But it needs to have what you want is safety and security at that level. So whatever plan you're making is with that in mind, and maybe a goal is achieved. Maybe you have this promotion which will give you more money. In the middle of the month, you have the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Coins. So you are setting up plans that in the middle of the month that will be done slowly, step by step, or for you to achieve a certain goal, you are doing it in a very slow way, but persistent way, and step by step, and not giving up, and advancing, kind of like a turtle, even though that's not apparent here, but you advanced a little bit every day, and this is how you achieve a certain goal. And this goal might be only for the month of December. At the end of the month, you have a King of Pentacles. So it's the same thing as in the beginning of the month. It could be, anything connected with money. Maybe you do sales. Maybe your job is connected with sales. In the beginning of the month, you sold a lot, and you're going to have a big commission. At the end of the month, it's the same thing. You sold a lot, and you're going to have a big commission. So whatever plans and goals that you have are connected with your financial safety, and you want to be sure that you are financially safe and stable. There's stability in that area of your life, or maybe a very big goal is achieved and you are promoted. There's like a theme here, a promotion. Oh, let's say, I'm going to give another example. Let's say you got a big prize in the lottery. I'm not saying that will happen, okay? I'm just saying as an example. So throughout all of this month of December, you're setting up that money in a way that will always provide you with financial stability. So you're thinking ahead. You're not in the mood, oh, I'm going to spend it all. No, you're going to set up a fund or whatever. You're going to use it in a way that will always give you financial stability. So finally, the last part of your reading is to do with the message from your higher self. What is the message from your higher self to you, Pisces? If you picked the symbol stars, then this message is meant particularly for you, or just for you. In the beginning of the month, you have the Five of Swords. So the message of your higher self is sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Be aware of that. Winning and losing, it's almost like not really important, but you just have to be aware of that. Be aware that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, okay? And just because you lose a battle doesn't mean you lose the war. It's just a battle. In the middle of the month, Pisces, you have the Star card. So your higher self is telling you, be optimistic, have faith. Make a plan. Have like a wonderful vision for you for the future, Pisces. Maybe you feeling a bit upset and you higher self because you lost something in the beginning of the month, and your higher self in the middle of the month is telling you, doesn't matter, be optimistic. Or it could be something else. Your higher self might be telling you a long-held dream that you have is coming to fruition, is going to be fulfilled. Or an Aquarius person is entering your life, or you're about to have a trip abroad. It could be that as well. So I'm seeing this more as your vision is about to be fulfilled. At the end of the month, you have the Fool, another major arcana card. So your higher self is telling you to be enthusiastic about life, to see life as an adventure, and go forth with joy, in faith, in naivety, and just believe that everything will always be all right. Or your higher self might be telling you that you're about to begin something absolutely new in your life. Something new is about to begin in your life, okay? And you should take it again with faith and with joy and with enthusiasm. Okay, how many major arcana cards did you get, Pisces? Because I didn't count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, wow, 5, wow, 6, 7, 8, my God, 9. You have 9 major. I didn't even realize that. So in 21 cards, you have 9 major arcana cards. So for some of you, this might be a fantastic month, a life-changing month. Okay, so that's it, Pisces. This is the reading that I have for you. This is very general. If you like a personal consultation, which I do I write it down. Please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.